Are you tired of buying so many packs and getting nothing you wanted? Head on over to MrMuckcoin.com and use code GS for 10% off all purchases. You can also purchase players, training, coins, and much, much more. Link is in the description. Once again, head on over to MrMuckcoin.com and use code GS for 10% off of all purchases. What's going on, guys? GS here, and today we got ourselves a pretty good gameplay in twos. Now, for those of you waiting for more head-to-head, I just have this game and one more squads gameplay on my hard drive that I want to go on ahead and get out there, and then we are back to head-to-head because I would have no more squads gameplay saved up. But these two I saved up. I actually recorded one yesterday because someone in the comments was like, yo, can we see some threes, man? And I said, I got you. We're going to get you guys some threes. But this one, I'm playing twos. It's myself with one of my favorite OCs to play with, Des Got Game, my man Desmond, who is one of the top OCs in the game. Very, very, very good when it comes to calling an offense, man. One of the best players to play with to have run your offense. So now at this point in time, I have about a 40+ game win streak in squads. Now, mind you, I was one of the lucky ones to avoid getting DC'd for about the first 45 to almost 50 games. And then eventually I got hit with the bug. My first DC did happen. But for the most part, I got fairly lucky with just avoiding it. And at this time, it's the longest win streak in squad. Not due to people losing a lot, just due to people getting DC'd and having their streaks end. And unfortunately, it's going to show up on the leaderboard as a loss. But still, we got a very good win streak here. I'm running defense, he's running offense, and I feel confident against no matter who it is we match up with, because I feel like we can be in any game because he's that good. So right there, we end up fumbling, unfortunately, to start the game. Not the best way to have our very first drive here. Now, at this point in time, I'm running, I believe, quarters. I have no defense whatsoever. Just run quarters, have a whole bunch of coverage out there, and just hope that, one of our guys can get a shed, force some pressure, and see if we can go on ahead and force a bad throw. Now, the only problem is when they run the ball like this, it's going to be some issues because it's not good run defense at all. I mean, let's be honest. There's no such thing as good run defense in this game because if they have Marcus Allen, I've been in games where people just come out in Wildcat and they just run like it's 30 seconds left. They're on their own 10-yard line. They need 90 yards. They're just running the ball. Like, that is how magical that man Marcus Allen can be. He is a game changer. He is so difficult to stop. Right here on third and this is the perfect defense for me. Unfortunately, I got there a little too slow. But that's what I want to be in. When I know they're passing the ball, have a whole bunch of zone goons out there and see if we can just force a mistake. Right? That's all we really want. So right here on second down, he goes with the play action. Goes over there towards the corner and just a beautiful dot right there. I cannot tell a lie. This man is absolutely dotting me up. He is dotting me up and I'm having trouble stopping him with just all the things that he's calling. He's moving the ball methodically, and that's very frustrating, especially when you start the game the same way we did. But right there, we almost looked like we might have had a pick, and I was like, that might have been our shot. But unfortunately, we end up giving up a touchdown. But he does miss the PAT, so hopefully that right there comes back to haunt him, right? Because we got a big streak on the line. And at this point in time, I already know like DCs are coming, so I'm not too worried about losses and stuff like that. I just wanted to get the legend here where I know the rewards are astronomical. So I'm just like, we just got to get in the playoffs. Now, mind you, this is, I believe, their playoffs. I'm not sure if Dez, he might have been in this postseason. I'm not too sure. But on 3rd and 2 right here, Dez rolls out the pocket, throws what might have been like a questionable read, but we end up getting the perfect animation to dive forward and get the big catch. So that right there keeps the drive alive. 2nd and 13, he steps up in the pocket, and this is where Dez is just very, very, very good, man. He's very methodical, very smart. He knows, for the most part, what, defenses are being ran. He knows the counters for them, and he's just amazing, right? So I'm like, just lead the way, Dez, and we're gonna get a stop. I promise you. I trust in the defense. We're gonna get a stop. Let's just put some points on the board here. And right there, he throws a strike over the middle, but unfortunately, that man gets clobbered. 4th and 7, we decide to go for it. Maybe a little risky, and he ends up finding a hot one crossing over towards the right side, and that right there was a big play. Now, mind you, again, because they missed the PAT, that is going to keep it only a 3-point game if we get held to a field goal. Of course, we could taste the end zone from here, and look at my man Juice running up the middle right there. And all we really want to do is just be able to, take the lead, and if he does his job, hopefully I can do mine. And we go on ahead and we get ourselves a stop. So we scored a touchdown right there, up 7-6 because we do not miss our PAT. And now it's up to me, right? Get a stop. Now, calling offense in squads is very, very, very frustrating and difficult. Now, I try to avoid it when I can, but there's certain people that I play with that, prefer me to run offense and things like that. Right there, I thought that should have been a pick, man. Ramsey comes down, but doesn't get an animation. You got to be kidding me, man. But offense is tough because you always have to score on offense. If the defense gets a stop, you got to score. If they score, you got to score. You just always got to score. Right there, we get ourselves a pick. Now, at this point in time, Dez's mic died, so he doesn't have his mic on. And he could go! It's my man Ramsey. He takes it back for 6. I said 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. As he takes it all the way for 6, I'm just going to waste the very last second, not giving him an opportunity to take a kick return or a squib kick or anything like that. And you see my man sends a message. Dez sends a message, Ramsey, go. And that right there was a huge swing of momentum, considering they got the ball to start OT, excuse me. They got the ball to start the second half. So that right there was a very, very, very big play right there for us to come away. Not only, obviously, we took the lead, but it prevented them from scoring. Right? It was just such a huge swing of momentum. They were about to score. We took that away from them. And then we ourselves go on ahead and score and put points up on the board. And then we take the lead, and hopefully we can just go on ahead and lock up and let Dez do what he does, which is just dominate offensively. Right there, another interception, and things are going good. Things are going in our favor right now. I feel like this game is over because I have all the confidence in the world that Dez is going to be smart, move the ball into at least field goal range, go up 2 possessions, and from there, if we can eliminate them from running the ball, if we know for sure they're going to pass the ball, and I don't have to worry about stopping the run in quarters, I feel confident that, the game is over because I feel like eventually they're going to make a mistake because we got a bunch of goons out there, and eventually Von Miller might get a shed, and he's going to be in your face, and things like that. So we're moving the ball right here, already in field goal range, and that's exactly where it is we want to be. Marcus Allen with the run to about the 12-yard line right there, and at this point, it's all right, take some time off the clock, be smart, don't do anything wild, and let's go on ahead and, at the minimum, go up 2 possessions because that's where we want to be, right? We just want to be up 2 possessions, and we're inching near that. And a touchdown, I really feel like put this game away. As we dive with the QB sneak right there for the first down. Very next play, handoff right there, and we get stuffed at the 1-yard line. He's going to go on ahead, and QB sneak, it's a fumble! And I'm like, you have got to be kidding me, man. We were on the 1-yard line. We were QB sneaking it in for a touchdown, and we fumble, and he gets a 99-yard scoop and score. Thankfully, though, they do not get the 2-point conversion to tie the game, so we still keep the lead. But you want to talk about a huge deflation in momentum. We're just, that hurts. From QB sneak from the 1-yard, don't QB sneak, people. It is not worth it. It is not worth it. It is not worth it. Stay away from the QB sneak, man. So right here, it's all right, you know what? We still got the lead. Let's just not do anything wild here. Let's relax. Let's focus up. Let's not let that last play dictate our, play style from here on out. We still have the lead here. Let's just do what we got to do and, move the ball, and we'll be good. So right here, we have a streak up top, and we unfortunately dropped the pass due to the contact. So that right there definitely hurt. So we're forced to go on ahead and punt the ball. But, again, we still have the lead. Now we just got to go on ahead and lock up with 3:40 remaining. It's okay, let's just go on ahead and see. Now, they're still running the ball. Now, mind you, not the worst call in the world. I am in dollar, but we're doing a decent job of stopping the run. And he just hits me with a smooth out route over to the left side. Good play call by him. I don't even know. I think I'm running 5-2 right here. just hoping for some sheds, just to get some type of pressure because he's just getting all day when I send dollar. And right there, he goes underneath, try to crack him. You see there, I tried to crack him right there for the hit stick. 3rd and 8, he just launches it, goes deep, and shapoinkin! We get the INT, and right there, I feel good. I feel positive that we're going to go ahead and win this game. All we have to do is just keep the ball away from them. He decides to pass the ball, hoping for a run commit. They do not run commit, and he almost throws an interception right there. On 3rd down, now we need a 1st down to go in there and keep the drive alive, keep the ball away from them, and he just has to throw the ball out of bounds. So it's back to our defense again. So it's like, all right, let's just get a good punt here. And we got this. Trust the process. We got this, right? They're going to be forced to, have a long drive. I feel like as long as we don't make any mistakes, don't go for any unnecessary interceptions and whatnot, don't give up a big play, and we'll be good. Right there, a little handoff, and he, unfortunately for us, goes out of bounds. Goes to the side, and I just played that perfectly. I thought I played that absolutely perfectly, but unfortunately, they end up swatting instead of going for the pick. Now, 4th down, you see we get the big sack, and I tell Des, put it on conservative, please. Put it on. Now, his mic is dead. I'm like, just please put it on conservative. Boom! He breaks the tackle. Boom! And he fumbles. He never put it on conservative, and we fumbled. And now I'm like, okay, that ain't no problem. That ain't no problem. We're still good. We're still good. All we have to do is just go ahead and get ourselves a stop here. And he chucks it deep up. There's 12 Niner uniforms there, and he comes down with that catch. And I'm raging, and then he comes down with a beautiful dot right there. He's in field goal range. He runs the ball right there, and we stop him behind the line of scrimmage. He loses 2 yards right there. And then we ice him, and this is the game-winning kick. The end of the streak. The end of it all. It's up, and it falls short. So that rush that went for -2 yards was so key because that right there allowed him to miss the kick. The accuracy was perfect, but he did not have the power, and the 40-game win streak stays alive. That diving catch had me almost about to lose it. Hopefully you guys enjoyed, man. It's your boy GS. We're going to go ahead and be signing out, man. Appreciate the support. As always, if you are new, make sure you hit that subscribe button, man. All my OGs, hit that like button on your way out. You know what it is, baby boy. See you guys next video. Peace.
My fault, GS. I should have
Just gave up an easy-ass touchdown.
Right. We're going
I
right.
know.
We're going right.
That was stressful.
Let's try.
And it shouldn't have been stressful because we should have took a 2-score lead. We were on 1-yard line, man. Just for it to go the whole other way.